Good morning, my students. My name is Sumaya Al-Badr. I'm an English teacher from Palestinian School in Qatar. Today, I present for you Period 3 from Unit 6, page 81 from Reading Book. The title of our unit is Taking the Lead. Okay, before I start my lesson, I want to refer to Period 1 and Period 2. Read the text and then go to Period 3. Okay, I want you also to focus in period 2 because it is very important, because period 3 depends on period 2. So before I start my lesson, period 3, I will give you summary for period 2. So open your book, page 80, please. Now look at this picture. Who's this person? Yes, he's Steve Jobs. Who's Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs, one of the most important person in the world technology. He was an American businessman who introduced a good quality computer technology to the world. Here I make a summary for Steve Jobs' life. Stay with me, please. Now, name Steve Jobs, nationality American, born 24th February 1955, died 5th October 2011. Now I will show you the most important, the early life for Steve Jobs. Early life, clever, but didn't get on well at school. He didn't continue his study. His father introduced him to electronics, learned to take apart and rebuild radios and TV, left college and traveled. Now I will show you also the most important events in his life. Key events: 1976, Steve Wozniak invented Apple I computer. Steve joined him. 1985, Jobs was pushed out of Apple. 1986, bought Pixar Animations. 1995, first film made completely on a computer, Toy Story. By the way, it's very interesting film and it is very famous also. 1996, returned to Apple. 2011, Apple was Walt's company in the USA. Steve Jobs resigned, died 5th of October. Now, what were his achievements? Achievements: introduced a good quality technology to the world. iMac, iPod, iPhone, iTunes, and iPad. Helped develop digital animations when he was at Pixar. Okay, these are the most important events for in Steve Jobs' life. Okay, now I wanted to go to period 3 and answer the questions. Now open your books, page 81, period 3. I will read the questions for you. You will follow with me and then you try to answer the questions correctly. Question number 1. Read the text in period 2 again and decide if these sentences about Steve Jobs are true, T, or false, F. If there is not enough information to decide, choose doesn't say D, S. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes to read the text again for Jobs profiles, Jobs Steve profile in period 2, and try to answer these questions. Okay, start. Now let's check your answers. Number 1, Job was a successful school and college student. The answer is false. As we mentioned, Job he was clever, but he didn't continue his study. Number 2, Jobs worked with an old friend in the early days of an Apple internet company. And the answer is true. Number 3, the Apple I was the first computer to have both quality and style. The answer is DS doesn't say. Number 4, Jobs left Apple in 1985 because he was bored with developing computers. The answer is false. He wasn't bored, but he pushed out from the company. Number 5, Jobs started Pixar Animation Studios in 1986. The answer is false. Number 6, Jobs left Apple in 2011 because he was ill. The answer is doesn't say. So now take 2 minutes to check your answers and correct the mistakes. Okay, my student. Now we will move to the second activity on page 82. I will read the question for you. Work in pairs, compare sentence 1 from the text with sentence 2 and then choose the correct answer. Circle A, B, or C. Now we have 2 sentences. We will find the difference between sentence number 1 and number 2. I will read the sentences for you. Number 1, Jobs had a passion not only to make things work well, but also to look good. Number 2, Jobs had a passion to make things work well and to look good. Okay, now I will give you 2 minutes to circle the correct answer. Okay, my student, let's check your answer. The correct answer is sentences 1 and 2 have the same meaning. They have the same meaning, but not only, but also is stronger than and. Sentence 1 makes the point is in a more interesting way. So when we use not only, but also, the sentence become more stronger. Okay. Now correct your answer, please, and let's go to exercise 3. I will read the question for you. Follow with me, please. Complete the form below to make a summary of Steve Jobs' life. What do we mean with summary? Go to the right side on this page. Here we have a square, yellow square. Okay, a summary like this should include only the main points and use notes, not full sentences. So when you write a summary, just write a brief main point, okay, not long sentences. I will give you 10 minutes to complete the summary of Steve Jobs' life. So start, please. Okay, my student, now let's check your answers. Okay, name Steve Jobs, nationality American, born 24th February 1955, died 5th October 2011, early life, clever but didn't get on well at school. His father introduced him to electronics, learned to take part in rebuild radios and TVs, left college and traveled. Now, key events. 1976, Steve Wozniak invented Apple I computer. 1985, Jobs was pushed out of Apple. 1986, bought Pixar Animations. 1995, first film made completely on a computer, Toy Story. This is the name of the film, as I said. 1996, In 1996, returned to Apple. 2011. In 2011, Apple was wealthiest company in the USA. Steve Jobs died on 5th October. Now, his achievements: introduced a good quality technology to the world. iMac, iPod, iPhone, iTunes, and iPad helped develop digital animations when he was at Pixar. Okay, now try to check your answers and try to correct the mistakes of them. You have 2 minutes. Short exercise: work in pairs or small group. Read some of the things that Steve Jobs said. Then discuss these questions. Which of them are talking about products? Which of them are talking about his ideas? Which is your favorite quotation and why? Now, I want you to read the quotations of Steve Jobs, then try to divide them. Which of them are talking about products? Which of them are talking about Steve's ideas? And which one is your favorite quotation? And give the reason why you choose this. I will give you 5 minutes to read them and divide them. Okay, my student, now let's check your answers. The quotation which talking about products are: design is not just what it looks like. Things don't have to change the world to be important. Let's go invent tomorrow. The quotation which talking about ideas are: being the richest man in the world. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And your favorite quotation? My favorite quotation is, yes, my favorite quotation is: I like being the richest man in the cemetery because it shows that money is not the most important things in life. It's much important to do amazing things to help the other people. Okay. Here we will become to the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching this lesson. I hope you understood everything. See you soon. I'm Miss Sumaya Al-Badr, an English teacher from Palestinian School. Thank you very much.